to give my plants a little bit of a clean, take the dust off them. I have two. I have this one, and I can't remember what this one's called, but it has little white, it's an indoor plant, and it has little white arum lily type flowers. Here's a new leaf that's just about to open up, and I've had this plant for a while now, and I've just recently repotted this plant. I think it needs a little bit of tender loving care, and I also have an anthurium, which is a new plant that I bought, and I'll be doing that after this one. It's another windy day and rainy day, as you can hear probably. So what I'm going to do is grab some little scissors and just carefully cut away any dead leaves or stems that are sitting around. This plant is so hardy, and it doesn't really get an awful lot of light either. So there's just some yellowing of some old stems down the bottom, so it's actually not too bad. I might take this one away, because it's looking like it might turn yellow, and the end's a bit damaged. And the same with this leaf. The poor thing doesn't get dusted too often, so I think it's time. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do is spray the leaves with, I have a trigger spray bottle here full of water, and I'm going to pop about 5 mils of white oil in that, and this bottle will be specifically for my plants, for my indoor plants. So by putting white oil just a little bit in the water, I'll be wiping the underside and the top of each leaf, and they will prevent pests from getting out of control, such as aphids and mealybugs, scale, all that sort of type pest. And I got this tip when I went to the doctor the other week. There was a cleaning lady in the waiting area, and I was asking her about the plants and how she looks after them. She was cleaning them, and they looked really healthy, so I thought, oh, she would be a good person to ask about the upkeeping of the plants. So she gave me this little tip. That's what she does. She just lightly sprays it with water and a tiny bit of white oil, and that's how she keeps all the surgery plants healthy. So I'm just going to pop about 5 mils of this white oil in the spray bottle, and I better pop some gloves on first. Just to be safe. I'll wash my hands really well afterwards. That lid off. And get there's a little measuring cup here on the side. So I'll just give that a little shake. Carefully pour 5 ml in there. A little too much. There we go, that's all it needs. So this is more like of a prevention than anything. If you've actually got active scale and insects and bugs on there, you just look at the follow the directions, because you actually need a lot more. Pop the lid back on, and we're ready to go after I've given it a little shake. Make sure everything's mixed well. So I'll rinse this out later. Just pop everything back on there for now. Now what I'm going to do is just spray all the leaves. Spin the plant around. This is the initial clean or spray with the white oil, so I'll probably do this weekly, and I won't have to saturate the leaves so much the next time, because what I'm going to do is use a couple of flat sponges and wipe off both the top and the underside of each leaf, and that'll give it a nice shine as well. I think that should do it. So here are my household sponges, and they'll be designated specifically for the plants. So let's open that up. And I'll grab, there's 5, so I'll grab 2. And because they're new, they feel quite damp. So I'll just very carefully grab each leaf and very carefully pull away. So you're treating the plant as well as cleaning it. So I'm hoping to be able to do this once a week, but if not, at least once a fortnight. I was going to use there's a special aerosol spray that you can buy that shines. Oh, it's called Leaf Shine, I think, but someone advised me against that because you can get a build-up of too much oil, and then in the long run you'll just get a thick sludge of dust that's really difficult to remove. There's a little bit of dirt there. So I guess if you have very small delicate plants, a lot smaller than this, you could probably cut one sponge in 2 and use that. The cleaner in the doctor's surgery in the waiting room, she was doing this very quickly. She had quite a few plants to get through, so she just gave it a quick spray and she just did it in about a couple of minutes, I think. But the plants did look very healthy. Yes, getting some dirt off there. That's good. getting the little plants right down the bottom in the middle there. They're a bit more fiddly. Nearly time to spin the pot around. And once I've finished with cleaning the plants, I'm just going to wash this in some dishwasher liquid or just warm water even. So that should make the plant a lot happier. I probably could have used a little bit more oil, but the white oil that is. But I'll just see how the plant goes. I might put another 5 ml in next week or next time I clean them. But you should always inspect the underside of your plants to make sure there's no scale. It's quite therapeutic doing this. I'm surprised this plant is still alive because I'm not that much of a green finger really. I mean, I'm not bad, but I'm not the best either. I'm better with outdoor plants. The indoor plants don't tend to do as well with me, so that's why I've only got about 3. But this one has survived, so I must be doing something right. Okay, so that's that plant done. So that can go back in the kitchen. And this is my new plant, the anthurium. So this has, I'll just bring it close up to the camera. This has waxy little lily type flowers, almost like an arum lily too. And the leaves are quite waxy too. So this one has lovely pink flowers on there. I actually wanted the red coloured flowers, but they didn't have any. But apparently they flower all year round, and the flowers last a very, very long time. I had a cleaning job not that long ago, and the lady had one of these in her family room, and I actually thought for about a year that it was a wax flower or a fake flower. I didn't realise it was a real plant. So I'm just going to check for any dead bits. Not an awful lot. This plant's still quite small, so I'm really hoping that water and white oil. Give it a shake again. I might just inspect the underside of the leaves to make sure I think there's some discolouring there. That could be a little bit of scale, or it could be dirt. It's a bit of white on the leaves, and I think that's just minerals from the water, I guess. I don't know. Let's give it a spray. That's a nice new leaf there. Going to lightly spray underneath as well, just because it's new and the leaves have little black specks on there. It's a small enough plant that it's not going to be a problem. Got it all. So I'm going to use the opposite side now. And just carefully spend a little bit more time on each leaf to get the white powdery stuff off. Black bits of underneath. This plant was about $13. So they're not cheap. So I'd love this plant to get nice and healthy and big. Apparently I was reading up about the anthuriums, and you water them, but then before you water again you have to let the soil dry out entirely before you water again. But I think that's with a lot of plants. I sort of use that rule with the plants I have anyway, so see, it's just got this black stuff there. I think it's just dirt. enough for the first clean. So this can go back on my dining table and hopefully it gets enough light. These don't like the temperatures too cold. They definitely don't like frost. So they make really good indoor plants. And they don't like it too hot either. I think between 25 and 32 degrees during the day and 21 to 24 degrees Celsius during the night. Okay, so lastly, I've just got some paper here which I've got to dampen, so I'll have to use this spray. Just give the pot a wipe. Make sure it's all clean. Okay, so there it is. And then you can just take your paper. I normally use newspaper, but I didn't have any. I'm going to go and wash these. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Plants make me happy. They're so pretty and dainty. I hope I get a whole lot more flowers eventually. So thanks for watching everyone, and hope to